dum 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 da da dum da da dum da 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 dum. I don't really remember my Twitch. I know it's like www.twitch. This is so awkward. .tv/Sashasilvermoon. I'm 90% sure that's right. I spelled Twitch wrong. Whatever, just click on me. That's so loud. Here, for right now, turn both these down. Actually, leave that up. Leave that about there. Mute for right now. I am broadcasting. It should be. I don't know. You put another S in my name. It's S-A-S-H-A. Good job. So, I've been playing, well, I mean, if you guys are in the Discord, you know I've been playing Jurassic Park Evolution or Jurassic World Evolution for a while, and I swear to God, dinosaurs are so pissy. They're like, no, we have to have exactly this many of us or we'll go angry! And it's just like, oh my God. I actually popped out graph paper and I have it all planned out. Like, I have all the dinosaurs planned out to where they're gonna be and all that. Like, okay, these dinosaurs can be with each other. And this is how many minimum that they need to have before they get sad and lonely. And die. Because they're evil. Okay. How many? What? No, that's not what I wanted to press. How do stream? Okay. I don't know how to do anything. You know what? I completely forgot to upload a video to YouTube and say, hey, I'm streaming Doki Doki Literature Club. Fuck. I will do that now. That's not what I wanted to do. Can I not open the Can I not open? Oh my God, what am I doing? Okay. No, yeah, open a new window. Save myself some problems. Accounts, Google, log in. Log into freaking Google. Yes, you know who I am, Google. Oh, let's see if the stream can handle me uploading a YouTube video at the same time as streaming. Because I forgot to do this to begin with, and I probably should have done that. I don't even know if this is correct. Is this the right one? I don't even care. While I'm at it, I might as well get the Twitch URL. Because they're gonna need it. TW? Oh, here we go. Copy that. Close that. I don't need to see myself stream. Paste. Put spaces. because spaces are good for you. No? Yeah, I just spelled Twitch wrong. That's the only reason why that didn't work. 3 minutes remaining. Just publish. Because I don't care. So, we're gonna continue with Yuri. I can't see chat right now because I'm uploading a video. So, I probably wouldn't be able to get Lan because I would actually have to I would. That profile picture, by the way, my Twitch profile picture has been that profile picture probably since I signed up for Twitch, which was 10 years ago. So, also, I don't even know if Lan's awake. I'd have to text him, and I can't text him because I live in the basement, and my self-service is non-existent. I have no cell service in the basement. Yeah, I couldn't even text him right now if I wanted to, because I have less than 1 bar, which means I have no service at all. I could try and text him through Messenger, but he doesn't answer that, so... Literally, the only way I would be able to contact him is through freaking text message, and I cannot do it. So, oh well, no Lan tonight. Lan, just tell Lan to become my wife, and then he has to be in every stream. Tell Lan to become my wife. That's interesting wording. That's interesting wording. I'm telling on you. I'm telling Lan about that. He's gonna be like, what? And it's gonna be funny. Processing 95%. You can do it, YouTube. Please. I don't care if the stream's garbage at the moment. I need to upload this YouTube video. That's not what I wanted to do. I keep pressing buttons that I don't want to do. No, Trey is actually not a mod here. Surprisingly enough. I could mod him. I think I have a lot of mods that I used to have. Give your moderators a place to sharpen their swords. That's weird. I wish I knew how many moderators this channel actually had, because I think I had like 7 at one point. My child is not here. Somebody at Raven and tell her to come. Summon her. I have to like shut everything down to the most basic level to stream appropriately. YouTube video, please. It's actually being very stable. I mean, on my end, it's being very stable. I have no idea on your guys' end how it is. Okay, fine. I'm just closing this window because it's just sitting there stuck at processing. What is going on with the picture? Oh, what? Why is my screen like this? Why is my Doki Doki screen like this? What is going on? Why is my Doki Doki stream looking like this? What is... What? What are you doing? Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna close Doki Doki and I'm gonna reopen it. Yes. Does that show that on your end? No, it doesn't. I really wish it did, because anytime Doki Doki Literature... Let me see if I can actually get it to do it. Can I just do... Why can I not just do, like, everything? Okay. I mean, I really wish I could just capture the desktop, but okay, whatever. Here. Here. This is what it does to me. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's super small on my end. But this is what it does to me. It goes, DDLC EXE has stopped working. Anytime I try and close DDLC, that's what it'll do. Close the program, because I have no choice. Close the program. Thank you. Alright, let's start this back up. Without messing something up, because clearly I messed something up. Okay. Yay! It's full screen again! Good. Alright, let me turn the music back on. Okay. Now, we are back to Doki Doki. I'm not okie dokie because of Doki Doki. Okay. Okay. Load game. I was at... Where am I? Did I save? Did I save? Please tell me I saved. April... Oh, okay, yes. April 17th. God damn, that scared me. I was like, no! But I did save. I did indeed save. Okay. Ooh, let's get this. Let's get it together. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Yeah, you must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. Ah! I can't wait for the festival. I do not remember Natsuki's voice very well. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a little bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry about me too much. I don't actually know if that's what she said. Is that what she said? Jeez, you worry too much about me. There we go. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Shiro, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Where's the Yuri? Come on now, I didn't pay for Sayori or Monica. Not that I paid for this game at all, but... Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Shiro. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Yeah, see, okay, I'm scratching my head at this too, because I'm like, I've already gone through all of this dialogue before. Is this not a day where I get a Yuri CG or what? Because this is starting to be like, bleh. It's like, I don't want to have to go through this if I don't get to see Yuri. Actually, you know what? I don't think today is a day, because you just share your poems on this day. So basically all I need to do is skip forward to the poem sharing. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Dun dun dun. I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. There she is! Alright. But she looks away just as quickly, with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere near... What? I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. Oh, okay. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I couldn't... I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something to do... It's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in blah. Why do you have to make a weird sounding sentence? Your troubles are the only... Okay. Read. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Thank you. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfortable... find the most comfort in keeping it to themselves. But if I suddenly can't read. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Ah, it's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading... Oh, hold on. Did he say that or did she say that? Okay. I got really confused there for a second because I was like, oh no, did I read that in the wrong voice? Okay. Drink me some water. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Shiro, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess, if you need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. Okay, so we've been over this. In Yuri's route, he is not a simple guy. This guy has gone to, like, above and beyond standards to try and impress her. Even in his own mind, he's trying to impress her. So, I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. No, nobody really is, unless they've, like, super invested into their own feelings. Yeah, I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my... Yeah, no, I was right! I should be taking... For some reason, my mind said that's not what he said. Oh, my God. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay. What? We just skipped the whole part. I guess we just don't get one today. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. What? I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Boom ba da, boom ba da, boom ba da, boom ba da. All right, guys, who is it gonna be? Okay, Yuri it is. My child has spoken.
Shiro, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's a shame. It's kind of a shame. No, okay, so Yuri is more on the whole level of probably posting fan fictions. She probably does a lot of writing in fan fiction world. Like she probably posts it online, but shares it like completely anonymously. Like she'll just write under some weird handle and be like purple-haired girl 5 or something like that. Something ridiculous. But she would do it in a way that her style could be completely out there. Nobody would know who it is, especially nobody at school. So she would be able to keep that mysterious persona. Not that she really wants the mysterious persona.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly. Aw, there's a music change! I want to listen to the music change a little bit. And drink some water. Okay.
Shiro, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face.
That was unnecessary, plastic water bottle.
Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So, when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Shiro. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. All I have, I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Shiro. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
Oh my god, my nose. Sorry. So, my nose is a little sniffly. You probably can't hear it because I've been trying to keep it down. But anytime I try and talk, like the sniffles, it goes in, like, this is gross, but it goes into my mouth because I'm trying to not, like, drool from my nose, and it's just making it worse. I feel. So, well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Then screw them! I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. No, you didn't! Oh my god. He's a liar! He's such a liar! He did not! I was tricked into joining this club, so I guess that and since you were all girls, I thought that it would be great to sit with the girls and hopefully bang all of them, because that's my real goal as a high school boy, is to get all of them. Oh my god. Ah! And I would say I've had a lot oh, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
Uh, um, if you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands. Oh, why? But this time she's smiling as she does. So, do you want to show me your poem? Okay, how much do you want to bet it's gonna be a super abrupt music change?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Aw, it changed because of the stupid poem.
Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and I drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever... No, it is have you ever. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding. I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems being, usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Like him understanding this one immediately, like, ah! She has like, ah! Why? No, okay. No, she's super embarrassed. Poor girl. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. I did not mean to do that. So, thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a great job. A good job. Not a great job, a good job. Sorry, I overplayed you, Yuri. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess... Oh, what? Hold on. She's been facing towards him for a while now. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, so I'm already gonna go ahead and skip through Sayori's because we all know what happens right now. Oh my god. Oh, that's right, she freaking says that. God damn it. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Shiro. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. All right. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Okay. Who next? Monica or Natsuki? Monica, Natsuki, Monica, Natsuki, Monica's Natsuki. Okay, Natsuki. Well, technically, they're actually it's after normal school hours, so if she wanted to leave early, she can, because there's nobody really there except for other people who hold clubs. So I've noticed, because everything's usually empty. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next! That took me a while. Hi, Shiro. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Shiro. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her.
I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she did. Blah. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the clubroom every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. All right, I get you. Just be careful, all right? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So, if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't as... Excuse me. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. Okay. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? And I do not need this. Yeah, Marty. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. I've already done this. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Skip. Okay, and I've already done this part, so actually, oh my god, guys, guess what this means? This means we're done. We're done with Yuri's route. Now we get to roll it back and go with Natsuki. Yay, Natsuki! Alright. Oh, let's go ahead and... we're going to go to this page and actually save game. This is Yuri, so I'm saving up here at Yuri. So this is the new save. That's the old save. This is Sayori's route. I really wish I could name these, but I can't. Alright, so we're going to roll it back to... which one? Which page did I put it on? 6, 7, 8, no, 3? 3 is the page that I put it on. Are you sure? Loading will you lose unsaved progress. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes, because I already saved. Okay, so we're gonna ignore a lot of this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Ah! Turn. Skip. Skip. Nope, not auto. I'm pretty sure none of this actually changes. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. None of this changes. Okay. Ah! Okay. What's... Okay. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stacks of various books on one side of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Did he literally say I know that feel? He did! He knows that feel. I feel. I get closer looking at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge me, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Shiro. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. That is how that is said, because I'm pretty sure some of you would correct me. It is said moe, right? Mo and then the E, because I'm going by syllables. It's not mo, right? Or is it? It means cute. It's supposed to mean, like, cute. Alright, while I'm waiting for a response to my question. Okay, so at least Raven's the one giving... see, this is actually hilarious, because I know at least one of these people in this chat knows Japanese. So, and they're not even telling me, which is sad. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Eh? Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda outgrew these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters.
And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they all get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Ugh. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just mean that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does it... Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. See, okay, I'm gonna do an aside here too. Because, so, I've actually gotten a lot of my hobbies out of other things. Like, my tea drinking and by like super tea party etiquette actually came from Emily Autumn because I started listening to her stuff back whenever I was in high school, and then her aesthetic I just got so super into, and I was like, okay, teapots, because I loved them. And then suddenly I am collecting teapots so much, and then I have proper tea parties and all that other good stuff. Let's see, what else do I have that's because of a... That's actually very curious. There are a few hobbies that I've actually gotten into from other things. I used to have tea parties. I don't have tea parties because I don't have friends anymore. Whenever, I had a few tea parties with friends from work whenever I lived in North Carolina. I no longer live in North Carolina, so I no longer have friends. But oh man, what else have I gained from like outside sources? Okay, so funny story. The reason why I started to play WoW was because of fan fiction. Don't even like I couldn't even tell you how I managed to fall into Warcraft fan fiction. But I did, and then I was like, man, this game sounds like it's gonna be really fun. And whenever I joined, it was during Cataclysm, so it actually was fun. But it was just like, wow. I even messaged one of my favorite fanfiction writers and then joined the server she was on. Because I was like, oh, I really love your server. I really love your writing. And then I joined the server that she was on and I never saw her. So I kind of just gave up. But I was there and it happened, so it's like, woohoo, I'm on WoW now. And then I pulled Lannon. But he was a filthy alliance, so nah. And I don't think I really have any other ones. Like, I know some of mine are just like... A lot of my other hobbies are just literally from being an artistic person, so... Alright. Like, I feel bad for anyone that's I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Ahaha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh, look at her! She's so cute! She's so cute! She's so cute! I need to take a sip of water.
We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? Not if she's staring into your soul. It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. First off, whenever he was talking to Yuri, he was like, "Oh, I was hoping to make friends." Because I guess the only friend he had was Sayori. Like, he doesn't talk about anybody else. He doesn't say anything else about any of his other friends. I guess he's just like that sort of guy who's friends with everybody but not really close friends with anybody except like for a few people. Because I guess that's what it is. Because he's only really good friends with Sayori. And then now he's like, I want to be really, really good friends with all these other girls, you know? You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Okay. Oh, okay. Since we're talking about manga now, let me tell you a funny story. So, I had one of my friends tell me that she wanted to see this great manga, and it was NC-17. I did not know that. So she was like, here, buy this. And I was like, okay, this is me while I was probably 13, 14 years old. And clearly on like the cover it's just like NC-17 or something like that. And get this, it's not just NC-17, but it's freaking boy on boy NC-17. So it had yaoi hands and everything, which is even better. Like, what the hell? And it was so bad because the person who checked me out for it just did not even care. They just let me have it. They're just like, here. Like, I gave them the money and then they're just like, here. It was the most ridiculous thing ever. But I read it. Like, it was actually I remember, it was 2 books. It was, like a bundle. It was 2 books, because it was just 2 volumes or whatever. And it was a bundle. And, like, afterwards, like, I opened it, and I read it, I read it. I was just like, holy shit, what the fuck is this? It was the most awkward thing. It was so terrible. Like, it was pretty bad. I really, I did actually keep it because she's just like, oh, I read it, and she's like, I don't really like it, and she's like, since you bought it, you can have it back. And I was like, what? It's like, no, I don't want this thing tainting my house. So I ended up keeping it until I was about to move down from North Carolina. So I kept this damn book, these 2 books, for like almost 15 years. Almost 15 years I kept those books. Like, probably 13, 14 years that I kept the books. And, like, whenever I go to, like, I was trying to go through some of my manga because I was trying to get rid of some of it. And it was just absolutely ridiculous because I opened it and I immediately shut it because my mom was in the room with me. So I opened it and I was like, oh, what's this? Like, was like, nope, nope, this is going into the Goodwill pile. And it was just like, get this out of, actually, know what? I don't think I put it in the Goodwill pile. I think I literally put it in the trash because I couldn't let other people. I couldn't let other people have it. I think I literally put it in the trash. Because I could not handle that. I actually have quite a bit of my, I actually put it, I actually have all my manga that I've kept, in my room, like, out on display. So, if people wanted to judge me, it's like, judge away! But it's probably harder for someone like you. Hmm? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Funny story, since you're mentioning anime and accidentally stumbling upon hentai. I will tell you this. The most awkward thing in the goddamn world is to have your brother be like, hey, look, I got this new anime. And let's watch it together. And him not know that it was incest anime. That was the most uncomfortable thing ever. It was so ridiculous. I think they were cousins or something, but it was still bad. It was still super bad. I was just like, But okay, so the funnier thing is it actually didn't, like, pick up to hentai, but it was very, very, like, I think it was like only 4 episodes, and this is back during DVDs, so they had like 4 episodes on one DVD and then continuing on. So it's like we go through like the first 2 episodes, and it's like, oh, okay, this chick's like taking care of her cousin or brother or whatever because their mom died or something. I don't know. And I was like, oh, it's so cute. And then the first indication we get is that she starts to not wear clothes except for an apron. And then be like, I don't think she's doing this correctly. So it was terrible. It was pretty bad. Since you mentioned that, I wanted to put more input in because I feel that we're in that sort of position tonight. You know what's funny though? I think my brother still has that anime. So it's very possible that we still have it in the house. Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. I don't know if I said that right. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast with her usual bossy tone, but she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, so I can understand why. I just inserted words. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Okay, so I'm going to skip this. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Eh? Ah! Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Okay, I'll skip this. Alright, who are we sharing first? Okay, I'm trying to deal with my nose in between. I'm definitely most shareable. I am definitely most shareable. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. This is a good poem, Shiro. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like you said before, Shiro. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. See? Like, he goes on about trying to be friends with... he's like, oh, Yuri, I just want to be friends, you know? Like, we need to be friends. And then like, oh, yeah, friends. No. Of course you're gonna lie to them. They can't know the truth. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, Ah. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. And don't care. Alright, skip, because this is just going to be the other. Okay. And since Yuri was said... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on
blah 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 blah. This is all new, not new. Okay, yeah, heard. Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. Okay, so of course, that's not something you can blade for. There's so many skills and techniques that you can grow from simple poem, not finding them, building them, getting them to work together. Yeah, all this is the same. Okay. And then she'll be like, sorry. And then he'll be like, I'm not sure if she's apologizing to herself, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Ghost under light, blah, blah, blah. It's not Yuri, so I don't care. Skip! Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Natsuki. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? Well, that's what I had in mind when writing this. Oh, he said that to her. Oh, of course she would be blushing. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure it out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Fine, I guess. Only because Monica won't make me if I don't. Eagles can fly! Oh my god, this is the best. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. See, this is all the same conversation. Skipping it. Because there's literally nothing that can be gained. Hi, Shiro. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have a suggestion for the blah 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 blah. Don't worry, Shiro. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. I like it, Shiro. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anyone. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through, so I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Blah 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 blah. Skip. Yep, here we go. Break the game. Break it. Break it. Break it. Break it. Break it. Break. Break it. Break the game. Break it. Break the game. Alright, since we're in Natsuki's route, we're going Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented. Well. But Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. Okay, so just to refresh, in Yuri's, he's like out. Like, he's got it. Like, he doesn't have to stop. He just keeps going. He becomes a freaking professional therapist or whatever. I don't know. He becomes the best person. But now he's just like, I don't know how to defend her. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah. I did! It did, didn't it? Ahaha! Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me! Natsuki's voice whines. Excuse me. Here, let's go with her voice whining. But she was so mean to me! There we go. Get her a good whine in there. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we've learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Ah! Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so.
Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Shiro. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Ugh. Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori?
I'll go make some tea.
Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Shiro. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from lazing around. We got a little too used to. So, my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere? No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll relax for a little bit. Of course, besides chatting, we'll do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Eh? About what? Okay, I'm gonna have to... Okay, now that that's over, I didn't read that. That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly. Shiro, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Shiro, ready to walk home? I certainly am. Bunny! Bubbles! Charm! Fuck. Kitty! Kawaii! Oh boy. Oh boy. Twirl! Pink! Precious! Fuck. Puppy! Sugar! Dance! No! Candy! Skirt! Comfort. No, okay, I didn't think so. Sparkle! Fuck! Anime! No! Pout! Milk! Why did they do this to me? Melody! Okay. Yeah, milk for whatever reason is a cute word. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. Okay, skip. Because bwap! Because bwap! 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 Okay, continue to skip because I don't care. I paid my restitution! Okay. And... Ah! No! Hold on. Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Oh my god! This is the one. This is the bad one. Well, no. Yeah, no, this is... Okay. So... Okay. So... Natsuki's route is actually pretty... kind of weird. Because Natsuki has 2 CGs that are very suggestive. Like... Yuri's were okay. They were a little there. They were very suggestive. But these are worse. Okay. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hand and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forgot. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found... Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit. What? She just like, boop, popped out of existence. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Geez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves, and besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Ah! Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Urgh. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. Okay, so again, fun fact, fun aside. Being a short girl is a problem. It is such a problem. So, whenever I have to get things, like, let's say at a store or something, like, I'm literally climbing onto the goddamn shelf and being like, I can get this myself. Look, all of you tall people, I can do it. You know, I try to be stupidly self-sufficient. See, I am literally 5 foot tall. 5 even. 5 even. You could literally measure with me. Like, put me on the ground if you need to measure 5 foot, because there you go. So, it is really difficult for me to actually, like, it's actually really difficult for me to work sometimes because, I actually I have to stand on my tippy toes a lot. Like, if clothes are probably up on one of those higher shelves, we don't really have those, like, hook thingies. So we're expected to just be able to reach it ourselves, which is so dumb. But it's just, ugh. It's terrible. So, being a short person is a very big challenge. But I can feel Natsuki on this because I am super stubborn and I do not ask for help. I think I've maybe a few times, like, if I could not, like, seriously could not do it, I think a few times I've literally searched out the tallest person I can find and I'll ask them. I don't even go for someone who's a little bit taller than me. I go and look for, like, somebody who's, like, 6 foot tall. Just be like, hey, I need you, giraffe. Thank you. I really like tall people, though. Like, tall people are nice because they're useful to have around. Like, Lan is 6'2", so... Pfft. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller... Okay. See? Kya! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah! Losing balance, next, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Geez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. There we go. See, I can do it. I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Wah! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Oh no, it gets worse. Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. Okay, He is literally holding the chair from behind. Okay. Let's just make sure you know that. I can almost see up her skirt. I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girl's box set.
Huh?
Easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Shiro. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. All right. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. How did he set you up? Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Yeah! The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands. The books go flying. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Ugh. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Ugh. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross! Yeah. A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Monika! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monika says that. Wait a second. So, Monika just said this quietly to him, going, I know. Don't worry. Oh. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out.
Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it onto the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head, and I lose my voice. I like how with Natsuki, I'm talking louder and I'm using more of my voice, but whenever I talk Yuri, I'm using less of my voice and I'm talking softer. So this took a lot longer. Like, I'm already to. Well, then again, I was also doing a lot more of the fluff. That's okay. And. No! She cry! She cry! She cry! She cry! Cry, 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 cry. Sob, sob. Natsuki, are you. No! Natsuki voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No! I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and sniffles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping me. It isn't long before we're done and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty Okay, so if she's read the series before, she probably would know all that, so it doesn't necessarily make her sharp. She's just pointing it out for someone who wouldn't notice it. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep! Even you sound... Even you sound? Even you sound. Even you sound more? Is this supposed to be even you sound more? Like,
This structure of grammar bothers me, but it probably makes sense. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. But, I mean, even if she says it like that, it still doesn't seem right. Whatever. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the bag. I did this with Yuri! I slipped the bag into my book. I did that with Yuri. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay, who's first? While I fix my throat. Okay, Natsuki it is. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red face, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Shiro. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No! I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Shiro? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I don't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway. How do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. But Shiro wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Shiro is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, wrong person.
Well, I guess Shiro is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Is it spiders? Yeah, Amy likes spiders. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to talk about What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Okay, so I will say another aside here. So, in both Yuri's second day poem and Natsuki's second day poem, they both reference analogies. Yuri's is... I can't talk about Yuri's. Anyway, Natsuki's is clearly... Well, I mean, I can't say that it's clearly representing being gay, but it really seems like that's for it. Unless, like, Dan has come out and said exactly what that poem means. That's one of the things that you can take away from it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Yes, Sasha can read chat. Dum dum dum. Also, you could also take away that the analogy could also reference manga, because that's one of the things she does have a problem with, is that she feels like she can't share that with her friends because they might think that she's being childish or something. So, I mean, you could take it that way too. So, honestly, you could, the poem literally means almost anything that you can attach to liking something and then somebody else, like, not liking you because of that, so. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of other people finding out. They'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Ta-da! Here you go. Who cares what somebody likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, too, okay? All right, I will. Who next? Who next? Who next? Sayori! Sayori, do you like spiders? Oh my goodness! This is so good, Shiro! Eh? Ooh, excuse me. I love it! Especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really. I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. And it shows. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. I have already gone through Natsuki's opinion. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Shiro poem. And that makes it extra special. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying images. Why? Images is not even a word on that screen. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try and keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Did he say bittersweet or did she did? Oh, no, she did. Okay. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can see you liking something sad, Sayori. Or, I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that is unexpectedly poetic. Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Shiro. I should go and write that down then. So I can read my poem. You can read my poem now, okay? I do not need to. Okay, skip, because the rest of this is pretty straightforward. Okay, Yuri. Are you still mad at me? Eh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem. Now, I know why you got mad at me. Because you You prefer her writing over mine.
That's not really true.
Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much.
How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Yuri.
Please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Shh. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. Hi again, Shiro. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay. Don't need to do that again? Okay, and then skip. Blah, blah, blah. This is all the same. At least I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I'm not sure. Yes, okay, this is the same. Okay, I would walk home with Natsuki. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Oh, hold on. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward, but it was kind of her fault for trapping me into such a weird question. I can't lie to her. If it's something that would make her happy, blah, blah, blah. That's why I said there's no point speculating. And then again, the festival only a few days away, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Poem time. Marshmallow, bubbles, strawberry, poof, poppy, lollipop. Swimsuit? Okay. I'm curious. Is Cheeks hers? Yes, okay, Cheeks is hers. Not... Is Love hers? No, Love's not hers. Skirt. That's a defeat? Heart. No! Laugh. No! Mouse. Boop. Email. Sing. No! Milk. kitty. Hop. Rose. Oh, I thought I just got a text message. I did not. Sweet. No! Okay, so it's already past the 2-hour mark, and my throat is dying. So I think I will save it here, and then we'll pick it up on the next stream. What I need to end up doing, though, is I need to end up trying to desperately get Lan in here, because Natsuki literally only has this one. This is the last one for Natsuki. And then from there, these 2 days. Both of the days of joining. So we have two, like, I need to get him here because we have these 2 days, and then we have the last day, the day of the festival. So, and I really need to get him in here because the day of the festival is the end of Act 1. So, yay! So, if everybody could, like, beg him. Like, he won't just listen to me. Like, you guys have to, like, get after him. Go get after him. Like, don't be like too pushy about it, but definitely be like, all right, we need to get you in here for this final, because I need to get him in here for this final. And I mean, you guys have noticed that it has been stable. This has been stable. The stream has been stable. It has not disconnected at all. Right? Is that right? So that means that if it's stable, then I should be able to have him in call as well without bad things. So I'm hoping to get all that situated. Because what I'll probably end up doing is I'm going to have him in call, and then of course that can be picked up in here. So that's what we're hoping for. Because it's not hard. It's not hard in the slightest. He won't play the game, Trey. That's why.